The mirror. Okay, well. We have to be aware of natural selection. We have to be aware of plasma storm of my opponents. It's not a huge problem. I kind of like this kind of 1-drop, 2-drop as it were. Playing the Ghost Links on turn 1, playing Young Flamewing on turn 2. This might just die, but I don't really care. I don't need 2 6-drops. I probably don't need both Flamewing and Purgatos. So I think I'm going to replace, like, this. Sweet. Again, bit of anti-synergy here, but that's more or less okay. What do I replace? I might actually keep this going. Gazer is pretty good with the flyer. Yeah, let's replace the Scorn. Okay, so we have a win condition of Storm Metal Golem Fractal Replication. Hopefully we can pull that off. We'll need to make sure we have some other dork on the field at the same time to try and protect it from natural selection. Which destroys a minion with the lowest power. Oh, that's an interesting move. Or possibly just a misclick. Okay, well. Let's play my flying unit. Unless we can find something to contest this mana tile with. That's not terrible. In fact, we can go here. Hopefully get a good pet. That'll do. I'm just going to put this in front of my opponent so it's in the way. Limits their access to mana tiles. We should now be able to play the Storm Metal Golem next turn. My opponent can't easily take either of these mana tiles. If they can, we still have some good backup options. I mean, they can still come here and hit this, and this will suicide itself. It's not like the most exciting play in the world. But then we get to move up here, this moves down here, we slam a Storm Metal Golem. Hopefully, that wins the game. That is not a problem when we have Storm Metal Golem. Although I guess it does make Storm Metal Golem only 3 toughness? That's actually really awkward. Oh my god. I think we're going to have to just play the Storm Metal now to get rid of that. Unless we draw some other answer to it. Wait, he didn't kill this? Well, I guess we can just beat this up then. Because we play Primordial Gazer, attack, attack. And we just get a bunch of card advantage that way. Let's replace one of the Gazers, I think. Shiro, sweet. Okay, well, I guess that changes things a little bit. So we can play the Golem this turn, but I don't want to anymore. Because I don't want it to be an 8-2. I think I'd rather just let this... I think I'd rather just kill this now. I can keep my Ghost Links alive if I want to take 2 damage myself. That's not actually that bad of an idea. Because it lets it contest this mana tile and get more value out of Shiro. So if I do this, attack it, play Fog on this mana tile, buff myself, attack it, and say go. So we took 6, but we saved this, which means I can contest this mana tile with it, if we need. It's like, maybe not an amazing play. That's reasonably scary. Although not hugely, I can run away and just trade these guys in with it. Is he going to trade damage with me? Quite possibly. Yes, okay, that's fine. Ow, my face. It hurts. Anything good? Another Fog. Please stop, deck. What are you doing? We'll just get rid of that. Okay, time to make a big 8/8. Trade with this so I don't get hit by the Dying Wish. Step on here. Rawr! Where to put it? I'm just going to play it aggressively. If he can deal damage to it, then so be it. But in order to natural selection it, he has to kill this, which is quite awkward. He'll have to have a Blood Tier Alchemist or something. Oh, we got this, which is quite a good replication target as well. If this doesn't die, we replicate it and just win. Like, there's no real way of dealing with 3 8/8s. That is fine. Oh! Oh my, he's going to kill it with natural selection, isn't he? Don't do it, don't do it! Don't you dare. Oh wait, no, the Silhouette Tracer protects it. I wonder if that was actually my opponent's plan. And then he realized it wouldn't work. Sweet. Time to win the game. I'm actually going to get out of the way here, because I need to make sure I don't die. My opponent probably can't do anything, but, you know, might as well play it safe. Because we get to do this. Hello! That deserves an emote, but I can't find the appropriate one. Sure. Must be like a... That'll do. Natural selection on one of them. He was doing it! Yes! Opponent tried to use Silhouette Tracer to get out of the way and kill the Ghost Links. And then natural selection my 8/8, and forgot that the Silhouette Tracer itself was lower power than the 8/6. For those wondering what's going on, this is natural selection. Very, very powerful card, but a bit awkward. Oh, Mandrake, nice. That's a good pull. Right. What do? Do I trade these and get in? Do I eat this and then get in with this one? With a pair of 8/2s. Can play this to protect one of them. Some good options. Silhouette Tracer is good for the last bit of damage. Can also trade this, hit him for 8, he goes to 11. Play Justicar. And then I've got an 8/4 and a 4/6, which is kind of a little bit weak to Mercantil Warbeast. But then so is the pair of 8/2s. And this way I deal him some damage. Oh wait, no, I deal him damage with this anyway. Yeah, let's keep my guy alive. Do this. Hit you. Is there a way that I can position this Golden Justicar such that my opponent can't play a Mercantil Warbeast to attack both of these? If I put it here, and he plays Mercantil there, it can't move. So I think that will do it. I might replace one of these cards to see if I can... No. That'll be good for next turn. Probably wins the game. I'm going to go there. There's no real need for me to expose myself to burst too much. Because I have Silhouette Tracer, so I can teleport myself in to deal 5 damage next turn. Assuming my opponent manages to deal with these. I also have Thumping Wave, so if like this survives and these die, like if he has Kinetic Equilibrium or something, we can still... Well, I guess Kinetic Equilibrium would kill this. Oh, okay. That is a misplay. That is a very unfortunate misplay. So my opponent used Thumping Wave. So what Thumping Wave does is it gives the creature +5 attack, and then at end of turn transforms it. I think my opponent played it going, oh yeah, I'll turn it into a 3/3, and then attack it, and give this General Frenzy so that it would hit everything around it, therefore killing the 8/2. But I've done this myself. It's like a surprisingly easy mistake to make. It says right there on the card, transform at end of turn, but you'll still go, in your head you go, okay, I'll turn it into a 3/3, and then it sort of gets, you shortcut it. And I think that's what my opponent might have just done. 3-0 so far, going well. Lilith. Alright, so we should have a better chance than most against Lilith, who likes making lots of 1/1s because we... Oh, well, hello. I think I just keep double Blistering Scorn in the opening hand against this character. Well, we can use Silhouette Tracer. It can get in and kill thing. No, we don't need another 4-drop. Let's just do this. Oh, turn 1 Veil Hunter. Sick. A little bit awkward that I want to play Veil Hunter forwards to take a mana tile, but then if I do that, it'll just die. So, you know, if I take the tile with it, it dies. Is the Fractal any use here? It might be. Like, this into Fractal is pretty good. So does that mean I replace a Scorn? Especially as I have this. Let me just do this play. Go on then. Sweet, that's a perfect draw. That's an even better draw. That's amazing. That's brilliant, because if my opponent removes this, we can just use the Sworn Avenger. So we could see, you know, move forward, play a dude, Demonic Lure this to teleport it next to Lilith, and Lilith attacks it and dies. And then we play Sworn Avenger and come forward and hit this Abyssal Crawler. There's a noob Lilith main constructed. Dual Blistering Scorn in your hand makes me both happy and sad. I know, right? Oh, come on, that's unfair. But not really. So this is a bit awkward. We can wait till next turn and just play Scorn. But the creatures will just attack and trade in anyway. So I'm going to go for playing the Sworn Avenger. Coming forward a little bit, killing this. If she has another Saber Spine, then sucks to be me, I guess. Nice thing about Scorn is that it actually pumps the Sworn Avenger because it deals damage to me. So we'll be able to use the Scorn to kill this, make this into a 3/3, 4/3 if I attack, and then we should be able to kill even a fairly large minion between that and the damage the Scorn deals. So we can deal 5 damage to a minion, as well as clearing this up, which is handy. I guess if she plays a Primus Shieldmaster, we're still sad. Fire Splitter. That's a bit awkward, but not massively because we have the Silhouette Tracer. So I think the play here is to put the Silhouette Tracer probably in front of... Actually, I can move first and put the Silhouette Tracer there, so it's more central. Teleport over there, take out this 3/2 with my face. This becomes a 3/3. It runs away, shoots this. I think that's a nice clean turn. It puts us in a really weird spot, positioning-wise, but I don't think that's a huge problem. The other option is I can put the Silhouette Tracer on a mana tile and buff myself. I don't think that's necessarily worth it compared to blocking my opponent's access to the ranged minion, because it will happily win me the game if my opponent can't kill it. And this is like a big swing, you know. I think I like this hand. We've got beef, we've got answers, so my opponent's going to be distracted trying to kill this for a couple turns. We've still got the Silhouette Tracer to contest board as well as my own face. She can take some mana tiles, but that moves her away from the Avenger. Yada yada, it's all good. I'm just going to keep all this. Jaxi, that's also a good draw. So next turn we can end up scorning away some 1/1s, pinging ourselves in the process. This becomes 4, maybe 5 if we attack something. Or we just like slam a 4/9 and see if she can do anything about it, and if not, we make more of them. Or we go for the wombo combo with Golden Justicar, because this needs to happen at some point during this Gauntlet run. This could be a Ritual Banishing here. That would take most of my opponent's turn, and therefore wouldn't be a huge deal. That's a good roll. She hit the mana tile. So this spawns 2 Wraith Things in random places around your general. So landing one on the mana tile is a pretty good roll. It doesn't mean that she can't like save it for next turn, but it also just gives her the extra mana this turn, so that's pretty powerful. What's this? Something medium-sized. Could be one of these. Oh, that looks like Ritual Banishing. Sacrifice, yeah. Yeah, sure. It did its job. I mean, we can consider this a 2-for-1, right? It killed the Abyssal Crawler and traded for the removal spell, as well as distracted my opponent for a while. And now we just get to make some stats. So I kind of like coming up here and killing this, because Lilith relies on her little 1/1s, and playing What's the... I mean, the Justicar is the funniest. The Brightmoss Golem is probably better, because more stats is good, essentially. I'm going to replace the Jaxie, because we're probably going to cast Blistering Scorn at some point in this game. Thumping Wave, that's good. I'll deal with a scary thing if she has one. Yeah, so we'll come over here, kill this. Come over here, play a big dude. Go. Fractal the Justicar, please. Yeah, maybe I will. We'll see what happens to this. This might eat a removal spell, and then we'll Fractal the Justicar. I so want to do it, but 6 is so much less than 9 when it comes to health. So we get 9 extra HP on our minions from doing this. On the plus side, being able to run around the entire map is so funny. I just want to see the... Oh, crap. Oh, we can probably Thumping Wave that. That I don't care too much about. Okay. Are we doing it? I think the answer might be yes. Oh, we can buff them. We can buff them first. That's really good. Is there a way that we can... So we can... Oh, no, we can't do that. I'm trying to think of ways to kill this without using the Thumping Wave on it. Like, Blistering Scorn kills this, otherwise we could ping it off. Ping off the shield. Let me think. We can do, come over here, eat, oh, we can't eat this and then move over and attack this, because it'll get buffed by the Azahorn Shaman's effect. It's actually really awkward. We can eat the Azahorn Shaman ourselves, that doesn't help anything. We can just play the Fractal, but I really want to get rid of this Force Field. I think we have to Thumping Wave, unfortunately. But we can make sure it plows into this. The good news of that is that we have to play the Golden Justicar pretty much. Sorry, have to Fractal the Golden Justicar. So you come over here, eat this guy. You're going in here. And I will... Maybe I should just play the Gazer. Yeah, let's make some beef. This also means that the King will die to Blistering Scorn as a 3-1, or being a 3-1, which is kind of convenient. Saves a few damage on this. Although it sort of obliges us to play the Scorn next turn, which is not massive. But this way we get to Fractal a 6-9, or if my opponent deals with this turn, we can Fractal the Justicar instead. This could be entertaining, because it can teleport friendly minions, so we can see where this ends up. Ah, crap. That's real bad. Although it's also far away. I mean... It's now or never, more or less. Scorn isn't bad here either. Clears up quite a lot of stuff, and it does mean that this will trade with these. But we can do it next turn. I do really want to Fractal this, but I don't think it's a good idea right now. Which makes me really sad. I think we have to do this. That said, if I Scorn now, I can put it here, kind of aggressively. This takes damage. No, that doesn't help anything. Yeah, I think we just Fractal pass, and then Scorn the next turn. I'm going to keep hold of this Ghost Links in case I need it. That's a good draw as well. Oh, there we go. That will kill the Black Solace. Oh, of course, that runs into this. I forgot. No, that's not a huge deal. We can also use this to trade with the Solace. There's also a chance my opponent uses a Demonic Lure to bring one of these in, eat it with the Solace, and that becomes... It'll be like a huge one. And then we can Scorn it. But we're also, like, we're going to be threatening lethal. I mean, this is 18 power. One of them's far away from my opponent, but this is 18 power. If she moves forwards, we just pile on her with golems, which is not bad. One day, my sweet prince. One day I will make 3 of you and it will be hilarious. Against Songhai or something, right? Like, you play it behind you and they're like, oh, here's my ranged minions. And you're like, okay, Fractal Replication. Run! It's gonna be so good. Right. Yep. What? That's a bit scary. What's that one? Flying. That's not too bad. Okay. Right. They've got a Pandora. So if I play Blistering Scorn, that lets me trade this Golem with this. I can then Thumping Wave the Pandora, and that'll be a turn. Pretty good turn as well. And I can eat this with this Golem. So if one of these guys ends up, let's go here, here, and trade, I guess. Yeah, here and here seems like a good place for the Golems with the Scorn in the middle. So if I move this one over here, Scorn goes there. This trades with the Black Soulless. We're almost able to... I don't need this anymore, do I? This eats the Serenity. This turns into a kin or whatever it's called, and I buff myself. Okay. No Justicars were fractaled in the making of this game, but we may have won it. Same number of cards in hand as the opponent, and we have 16 power of minions on board, plus a 5 power general. And the cards in hand are good. We've got a big provoke, we've got a thing that draws an extra card, and we've got a Silverbeak. 6/9s for dues.
Hey.
Oh. So one of my opponent's outs, like Ritual Banishings and other similar removal spells are a good pick. We could see like Grasp of Agony, which wouldn't actually help that much. How long am I on for tonight? A couple hours, the usual length, probably till about 10:30, 11. Katie, you have been said hi to by chat.
Oh, hello, chat. How's it going?
Katie says hi back. She's just off camera. There she is.
I think I will also fire up some Duelyst. Oh,
Go for it.
thanks.
We're doing good. We've fractally replicated some big golems, and my
Excellent.
opponents have been sad, and therefore died.
Your opponent is very much in the corner.
Oh, there's the Grasp.
I think you should keep going.
Is that a Demonicler? Yeah. No, attacks that guy. Oh, it was a Grasp on the Scorn. Didn't see it quite. Sure. That's pretty good from my opponent's perspective. That's an easy trade. 1/1s die. Not too much effort. Right, my opponent's now out of stuff. I can eat this myself. Take 3. This can then kill a Wraithling or deal 6 to the opponent's face. Is that worth it? Probably, yeah. I'm not doing much myself this turn. Kind of like going in for 6. Let the record state that we went face. Let's just chuck out some stuff. I'll replace that. Oh sweet, Primordial Gazer. That's actually pretty good, because it buffs this. I'm assuming the Justicar is going to die, but you're my chosen background noise for this evening. Awesome. Well, actually, top deck to 10/10, which is normally quite a good thing to draw, but not in this particular board state. Those Wraithlings are pretty good at body blocking. So we need to... What's the lethal? This is actually not obvious. can move here, kill this, move... Yes, okay. So I move this guy out, kill this Wraithling, and then I come here, and the Mentala comes into this space. Oh, no, I can't. What am I talking about? Oh, well, whatever. Well, I misplayed, but my opponent thought I won anyway. Justicar kills the Wraithling on the bottom. That would also work. Well, it's basically the same, right? I can't get any other way? No, yes, I can walk through the Justicar. Yeah, that's it. The Justicar kills the Wraithling down the bottom. The Golden Mantella comes in, dies, and then I walk through the Justicar. Yes, that'll be it. Thank you.